All right, so today we're going to be looking at averages. All right, now it starts off by saying the following: to find the average of a set of quantities, divide the sum of the quantities by the number of the quantities. All right, so if you see on screen here, it says the sum of the quantities, and we're going to divide that by the number of quantities. So let's look at an example. The age of 3 girls, 11 years and 3 months, 12 years 4 months, and 10 years 5 months. What is their average age? So let's go with that again. So the girls, and let me write this on for you. So the first girl is 11 years and 3 months. So this is years and month. Then the second girl, or another girl, would be 12 years and 4 months. So I'm gonna write 12 and then 4. And then the last one is 10 years and 5 months. So we have 10 years and 5 months. Let's add these together. Now 5 and 4 would be what?
9.
And 9 and 3 would be what?
12.
Okay, so if this is 12, if I have 12 months, what's the ratio of months to year? It takes what? 1 year is the same as what? 12 months. So if I have 12 here, this is the same as 1 what? 12 months would be the same as what? 12. Anybody? 12 months the same as what?
1 year.
1 year. It's the same as 1 year.
Here.
Okay. So I'm gonna take this 12 here, change it into 1 year. Okay. 1 year. I have no months. I'm gonna take that 12, that 1 year, and I'm gonna carry it to this side. Let's switch this back. All right, so let's go again. So we had 12 here, and we subtract. So we said 12 from 12 is 0. This 1 year, I'm going to add it to my year column and place it on the right hand side. 2 plus 1 would be 3. 3 and 1 would be 4. Bring this down here, and I have 1, 2, 3. So the total in terms of their age would be 34 years. Now, how many girls were we talking about? 3. So we're going to divide whatever we get as the total. So this is the total, and we're going to divide that by 3, which is the number. Now 3 into 34. 34 divided by the 3. 3 into the 30 goes 10 whole times. So they have 30. When they subtract, they have 4. So they say the average age is 10 years, and this 4 would be 4 months out of the year. So it's 10 years and 4 months. That's what they say the average age is. Are we clear on that?
Yes, sir.
So again, the important thing here is to remember that we're going to look for the sum of the quantity and divide it by the number of quantities. The total age is 11 years and 3 months plus 12 years and 4 months plus 10 years and 5 months. So the average age is going to be the total age divided by the number of girls. So the total age is what? 34 divided by 3. So the average age should be 10 years and 4 months. Clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go with this activity. Find the average of the following. Number 1, 25.5, 25.40, 12.60, 4.80, 19.40. Now, since this is dollars, we won't call them like that. This will be what? $25 and what? 40 cents, $12.60, $4.80, and $19.40. So what do we need to do first? If we're finding the average, what's the first thing we need to do? we're going to be adding all of these together. So the $25.40, add that with the $12.60, with $4.80 and $19.40. I'm gonna put a placeholder here. So all of this line is 0, right? So
Yes,
let's add now. 8 and 4 would make what?
12.
Okay, 12 and 6 and 4 would be 10. So 12 and 10 would make what?
22.
22. I'm going to write 2, keep my decimal point, and carry 2. So we have 9 here. 9 and 4 would be 9 and 4. 13. 13 and 2.
15.
Okay, so 15 and 5.
20.
And 20 and 2 would give us 22 again. So I'm going to write 2 and carry 2. Let's go. 1 and 1 would be 2. 2 and 2 would be 4. 4 and 2 would be 6. So the total that I get is $62.20. Now if I have $62.20 and I had 1, 2, 3, 4 things, I need to divide this by 4 in order to find the average. Clear? So let's go with this. 4 into 6 would go 1 time. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract, I get 2. Bring down, I have 2. 4 into 22. How many times? 4 into 22. How close can I use 4 to get to 22? Anybody? Timetable it. 4 ones, 4 twos. 4 twos. How many times can 4 go into 22?
5 times.
Good. 5 fours would give me what?
20.
20. Alright, let me keep my decimal point in the same place. Subtract, I get 2. Alright, I'm gonna bring down this here. 4 into 22 again would go how many times? Not hearing you. Go again. 4 into 22 now, it would go how many times?
5 times.
Yes, it would go 5 times again, because 4 5s would make 20, which is what we had done before here. Subtract, you get 2 again. You bring down this 0 here, and then now 4 into 20 would go how many times?
5.
5 times. 5 fours, 20. We subtract and we're done. 0. Okay, so this is saying that if it is, and let's go back to the problem a little bit. It says we need to find the average of these. So let's go again. So the average of $25.40, $12.60, $4.80, and $19.40. To find that average, I have to find the total. So this is the total, or the sum. Okay, so what is the sum of all of this? The sum would be what? $62.20. Now that we have the total, to find the average, average is always equal to the sum divided by the number of addends. All right, so I have the sum, or the total here, which is the $62.20, and I divide it by the number of them that I included in the sum. So 1, 2, 3, 4 things. So I'm going to divide the $62.20, divide that by 4, and my answer will be what? $15.55. Okay, so $15.55. This is my answer. Clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go with B. Let's not use that. Let's say sports day. We have some students doing the shot put, and the first student threw 6 meters and 24 centimeters. Again, we have the shot put. The first student goes 6 meters and 24 centimeters. The next time the student goes, this time they go 8 meters and 35 centimeters. Then on the last attempt, that person goes 12 meters and 48 centimeters. What is the average throw for that person? So we're going to add these. 8 and 5 would be what? 13 and 4 would make 17. So this is 17. Carry 1. 4 and 3 would be 7. 7 and 2, 9. 9 and 1 would make 10. This would be 107 centimeters on this side. Okay, if it is that we understand that the ratio of meter to centimeter is 1 to 100, if I have 107 centimeters, I can take out the 100, and this is now 1 meter, and take that and add it to this side. Okay, so that one there, and then I have 7 centimeters on this side left. Let's add this side now to get our meters. So 2 and 8 is 10. 10 and 6. 10 and 6 would be what? 16. 16 and 1, 17. Right, 7, carry 1, and 1 would be 2. So the sum of all of that would be what? 27 meters and 7 centimeters. See that? So let's go with it again. So a student did the shot put or javelin or one of those throwing events at sports day. The first, please mute your microphones, guys. The first attempt that the child made, they threw a total distance of 6 meters and 24 centimeters. Second attempt, they threw 8 meters and 35 centimeters. Last attempt, 12 meters, 48 centimeters. When I add all of this side, this centimeter side, I get a total of 107 centimeters. But I know that 100 centimeters is equal to a meter. So if I take out the 100 and add that to the meter side, I'm left with 7 centimeters. When I add the meter side of it, the 12 and the 8, that becomes 20. 20 and 6 becomes 26, and the one I carried now becomes 27. Let's put up our decimal point first. 3 into this will go 9 whole times. This would be 27. We have 0. 3 into 0, that can't work. So let's go 0. Bring down 3 into 7 goes 2 times 2 3s would give us the 6. We have 1. Let's test our answer to see if this is right. 9.02. Multiply this by 3. 3 2s would be 6. 3 times, yes, 3 2s would be 6. 3 times 0, 0. And 3 9s would give us 27. 2 places of decimal, 2 places of decimal. But we had a remainder here of 1. So if I add that 1 to this, it would be 27.07. Alright. So I know that I am correct. Please be very careful with this 0, or we won't get our answer as needed. So it means that the average distance that this person threw their shot put or discus or javelin would have been 9.02. Okay, so 9 meters and 2 centimeters. That's the average throw. I hope that you guys are understanding this. So $900,000 is earned by this man in 12 months, right? So if we want to know the average, we would say 900,000 divided by 12. Okay, so we have our 900,000 and we're going to divide this by 12. So how far can we get 12 going into first 2 digits there, 90? All right, so 12, and we're seeing how many times we can get that into 90. All right, so we would say 6 times 12. Let's start with 6. 6 12s, we know is 72. 72 too far. 7 would be 84. 84 is close. All right, so let's go with 7, and this is the 84. We subtract, and we're going to get 84 from 90. All right, so take the 8 carry there, so this will leave us with 6. Bring this down, we have 0 here, so 12 into 60. Oh yes, this is easy, man, because it's 5 12s make 60. Subtract, we get 0. So from here on, we could simply do what now? Add the rest of zeros that we need. So we're here, so we just continue with those zeros. So we're gonna get 75,000, and let's double check our work. So we have 75,000. We're gonna multiply it by 12, and we're gonna see if we get back the 900,000 here. So 2 times 0 0, 2 times 0 0, 2 times 0 0. 2 5s would give us 10, right? 0 carry 1. 2 7s 14, and 1 15. Placeholder. Now 1 times 0 0, 1 times 0 0, 1 times 0 0. 1 times 5 would give us 5, and 1 times 7 would give us 7. Let's add these and see 0 0 0 0. 5 and 5 would give us 10, carry 1, 1 and 1 2, 2 and 7 9, 1 2 3. We get back the 900,000 which we started with there. So it means that the man earns $75,000 per month. Okay, so his average for each month would be $75,000. Any questions on that one? All right, let's go to another one. A West Indian cricketer scored and played cricket, and he makes a score of 48. Then a score of 96, 82, 37, 14, and 65 in 6 successive games or matches. No, it says in 6 successive innings. What is his average per inning? How would we find the average? So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So the first innings he got this, second innings this, third innings this, fourth, fifth, and sixth. How do we know what his average run rate is? We would have to add all of these together and then divide it by 1 2 3 4 5 6. So let's add the 48 and the 96 and the 82 and the 37 and the 14 and 65. One of you add all of that and tell me what you get, please. Who's answering? Who's going to answer?
342.
How much?
342.
342, yes sir. Anybody else? All right, let's work with your answer, the 342, which is in fact correct. So it would be 342, and we're going to now divide that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we divide this by 6, 6 into 30 would go into 34, goes 5 times, and 6 5s would be 30. We have 4 left, bring down the 2, and 6 into 42. How close could we get with that?
7.
Good. So 6 7s would give us 42, and we're done. So his average run rate, okay, his average run rate or average runs per innings would be 57. Now average is not going to be exact, because look at this. In the first innings he made 48. 48 is less than what? Less than 57. Then in the second innings he made 96, almost twice as much. He made 80 something again, much more than the 57. Then he made less, then he made less, then he made a little more. Understand? So the average is not going to be exact, but it gives you an idea. It might be a little more or it might be a little less. Okay, so in the case of the first innings it was less. Okay, he actually made less than the average. But in the case of the second innings he made more than the average. The third innings more than the average. But in the what?
Third.
No man, this is not third. Look, in the fourth and fifth he made less. Okay, so look at this. 1, 2, 3 times he made less than the average, but 1, 2, 3 times he made more than the average. And this is like in class when we say that for PEP you have to make sure that you're doing well on all of the subjects and do the best that you can do, because sometimes you can have one bad score like this and it pulls down the average. Understood? A netball team scored 90 points for the first game and then 130 points in the second game. What is the average score for that particular 2-game series? Alright, not hearing her. Anybody else wants to try? If in the first game, so in the first game they scored 90, in the second game they scored 130, what's the average for that 2-game series? So we had 90 here in the first match and then 130 in the second match. When we add these we get 220. So if we have 220 and we divide that by the 2 games, what do we get per game?
Sir, 110 is the answer.
So we get 110 points per game.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright, so let's wrap up this episode now and we're going to review the following. To find the average of a set of data, we first find the sum of all the numbers. Then we divide the sum by the number of items. So average is equal to the sum divided by the number of items. Okay? Alright guys, so I'm going to send you 2 pieces on WhatsApp. I'm going to take a picture and send you 2 pieces, 2 items that you need to do, and then you can in the group say what the answers are. Alright? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Alright, take care. I'll see you guys later.
Yes, sir.